Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and to give you another update on crypto markets today. So, starting things off, well, this is my TradingView account, as you might already know. I'm posting regularly here on this platform. This is my 17th idea, which I posted yesterday. So definitely go check it out. There's some key information I'm going to talk about what this all means in this video today. So yeah, you can see right here what I mentioned, and as I said, I will discuss this a bit more in detail in today's video. So definitely leave a like, go follow me there. Also, you can see my Twitter is linked right here, so go ahead and follow me also there if you don't want to miss it on any key information. And yeah, okay, so this is also my Instagram. I'm posting some updates if I upload videos or memes in general, and yeah, maybe even some trading wisdom, as you might say. So yeah, also definitely go check me out here, follow me, leave a like, and yeah, would definitely appreciate it if you do so. So moving on to charts, well, this is the 12-hour time frame. I'm going to switch to the daily and then maybe go a bit more in detail. So we have this pitchfork. Maybe if we adjust it a little bit like that, we should fit a bit better. So yeah, we have this pitchfork here on daily and on the 12-hour time frame. It's actually a little bit better. We moved around it not too badly. Other channels didn't seem to work. We had an ascending channel, but only like 2 touches. But what we did have was this trend line, which broke convincingly, and we therefore looked for low prices. This target would now be reached, in my opinion. We have to wait and see, but I think already that 9,500 or higher, 9,400 would be a good bottom. I would still like price to either retest set up trend line or shortly wick to the 200-day moving average, and if that happens, then I would expect price to move rather rapidly, move through this pitchfork support, which isn't too important because we only have 1 touch on the bottom. So if you wick down to the side of a trend line, maybe even break it with a wick, then move to the 200-day moving average, and then quickly recover, closing the candle above the lower resistance, lower support line of this pitchfork, above the setup trend line and above the 200-day moving average, and form a very nice reversal candlestick on the daily time frame to then bounce the price into new highs, basically. So is this correction already over? Well, it could be. I think this wouldn't be too bad of a bottom. We have a reversal candlestick on the 4-hour time frame. We are coming into 9 and 2.5 hours on the 4-hour. The 4-hour 9s didn't play too bad, as you can see, with a 9 right here, a 9 here, a 9 very nicely here on the bottom, forming the next short bull rally. A 9 here, then wasn't too important. A 9 here, not too bad, but not perfect. A 9 here, also not too bad, but price moved higher. But so you can see the 9s were like 50-50, maybe a bit better. But on the downside, you can see that the 9s were actually quite good at maybe not counting the bottom perfectly, but signaling reversal for the next price or for the next few candles. We are sort of forming a trend line here on the bottom on Bitstamp, and this could be also, yeah, descending channel wouldn't be, yeah, I mean, if I pull up descending parallel channel, maybe like that. On the bottom, it works very nice. On the top, I'm not too confident about it, especially because I can't really connect the top, which you usually definitely want to. So if I just do this and this, then sort of, but we then would have to draw a trend line here to the downside, and maybe form wedging formation. But I don't see this too valuable. But this trend line in general seems valid, so we can keep an eye out for buying opportunities in this area. So that wouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to remove this and to stay clear for this price action. So yeah, I mean, 4-hour and shorter term moving averages, not too important in my opinion. Kind of price just kind of moved through. We had a nice bounce, but also on the Fibonacci level, so that's not too important. What is though very important is that we are on the verge of a bull cross, a golden cross, I meant to say, of the 50 and the 100, 200-day moving average. And that's actually extremely bullish with this bull cross. You can see, and what is key for this to be a significant signal is that both moving averages have to move into the same direction. And yes, you could say that this moving average is sort of declining, but it's more flattening out. And well, I definitely like flattening out better than descending. Well, it could be better, of course, if both moving averages were bullish and moving up. But that's still a bullish signal in my opinion. And we have to wait and see if this sees confirmation. Also, if price would move through, as I mentioned earlier in this video, with a break of this trend line to the 200-day bounce off of it, and that would basically confirm this golden cross. If it moves to it and then bounces off of it into the next few weeks. So Ethereum actually seems to be way more bullish than Bitcoin, especially in this consolidation. We didn't break lower on a daily time frame this day. You can see how we did on Bitcoin very clearly, and this consolidation is a bit more precise and tightening. We could be in an ascending channel, ascending triangle. I meant to say this seems rather valid on the 4-hour time frame. The ascending triangles were very nice here on Ethereum. You can see how we clearly retested that level and are now bouncing off of it. On a 1-hour, this actually might not move too much lower. We have to wait and see. But this could be a buying opportunity actually here on Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of leading this market. Bitcoin is lagging behind. That's very interesting. The bulls on Ethereum are basically much stronger. So that's interesting. And yeah, you can see how Ethereum is only down 0.5% and Bitcoin is down 3% for the day. So that's actually very notable in my opinion. And maybe Ethereum bulls will keep this going. We had a correction now. It would be sufficient. I would like it to move to the level of like 225. Also because the Fibonacci retracement would lead us this way. You can see if we draw this from the bottom to the top, that would be the 0.382% retracement. That would be a perfect buying opportunity. But of course, Ethereum could just play the barriers basically and move much higher, much faster. So yeah, that's one thing we definitely have to keep an eye out over the next days and actually a few hours if this really plays out valid. And if Ethereum bounces, then I think Bitcoin will bounce too. I would like to them to coincide. This actually has 3 touches here on the top, so that's bullish. That seems pretty bullish to me. I doubt that Ethereum will move lower than it did here on the previous day of $236. Also, we broke with this 4-hour now or the prior descending lucid stars. Yeah, you can see what happened the last time we broke them. Bullish moves to the upside. You can see it very nice. This was a perfect signal with a 9, or no, it wasn't or it was a 9 moving into a green 1. Then a bit of a delay, but then a very nice bounce to the upside with the break of the pivot points. So that's very nice to see. Yeah, 4-hour didn't play too bad actually. So yeah, Ethereum seems pretty bullish. We are actually now into a green count again on the 4-hour time frame. Of course, daily is still in a red count, but this is a 3-day correction and would be sufficient. RSI is now back in not overbought territory. It's still pretty high, but not overbought. We have to wait and see what happens to Bitcoin dominance. You can see how we rechecked it perfectly after 2 times actually of the 21-day moving average. Weekly signaling something, well, could be a reversible candlestick, but I don't know. I'm not too bullish on Bitcoin dominance. We cooled off our oversold RSI levels. You can see how we are climaxing actually on the volume here on crypto cap. I don't know what this means, but how we are climaxing here on a volume, that's very important, or that's very interesting to me, that we haven't had higher volume here. That's very notable in my opinion, and you can see this is a climax, maybe signaling a bottom. Usually you have volume climaxes at the top, so that's interesting. Yeah, so I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum, the 2 leading bulls of this market, of course. Yeah, man, Ethereum is just. I'm cautious because this is still such a high price. I mean, high prices don't mean they don't move higher, but I mean it's still kind of overbought. Not too anymore, but you can see how extended it is. I would actually like this consolidation to break lower. I mean, I don't think it will. I would give it like a 30% chance, but I do think that this ascending triangle could be playing out on the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. I'm currently in positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Maybe I should increase my Ethereum position because this is looking actually pretty bullish. So yeah. Okay. Well, we are now at 14 minutes. Is there anything else to say if I just keep a look at this video? I mean, yeah, basically mentioned what I wanted to say. Yeah, this was yeah, of course. On Bitcoin on a daily time frame, we topped in the 9 perfectly. I mean, this was a perfect trade if you would have entered upon this perfect high here for this bull move. You would have made very well for yourself if you hold on to your short trade. and didn't blink. So yeah, very nice trade. These are now like four 3-ish candles. You can interpret it this differently, but I would say these are 3 candles of correction, and usually like 3 to 4 candles are expected. The next day would be then the bounce day to lead us into a consolidation or new highs. So yeah, and you can see what happened in the past, of course, but this is very healthy consolidation. Some might say this is too fast, too serious. Yeah, but I don't say it that way. I think this is very nice contained consolidation, and yeah, we have to keep an eye out for this 9 here on the 4-hour time frame, forming in the next 2 hours plus, and maybe Ethereum will move higher with this ascending triangle. So yeah, I think that's it. All in all, I think a very productive and an informative video, especially for that's interesting. Yeah, what I wanted to finish up with is the XBTC USD BitMEX pair. Why? I actually don't know. I think, yeah, this pitchfork is forming a bit nicer. I think that's why I kept this video. And yes, two key things I want to say too is that I'm looking now at this indicator here on especially on the daily time frame. It's a moving average. Like here you can see 8 and an 8-day moving average. Maybe I'm going to lower it a little bit. Maybe if I make it to a 12. Still very valid, holding the price a bit better. Rejecting it multiple times. Up above. I mean, yeah, it is trending downwards, but still, yeah, I'm going to email. Yeah, maybe if I just I'll play around with it. But 8 seems not too bad, and you can see how on a daily time frame, especially here, how we went green on the next day, and well, it's section actually perfectly the reversal of this high and this consolidation into the next bear phase. Yeah, then it of course went sideways, and you don't want to trade in this in general, so we can discount that. But after these highs, or after these lows, I meant to say, it was green all the way through to this correction, where it shortly corrected, then it went green again, and basically on the day it went green. If you went long, you would have made a very profitable trade. And yeah, you can see how you would have hold it to the day it started to correct again. So if this flips green, I think this could be not too bad of a signal. And yes, it went red right here, but only for one trade, or for one day, I meant to say. So I would discount that in general, and it is consolidation. So yeah. But for reversal signs, you can see here very nice, here nice, kept it green, and if you held it, of course, very nice. And so yeah, we have to wait and see if this flips to green again. Then I would look bullish furthermore. And of course, MACD actually now crossing on a daily time frame. Not too bad. You can see how we crossed right here and went bullish here again. Then corrected, still played bullish. So I would only look at the MACD on the very big time frames like weekly and monthly. So yeah, and of course we now have finally a weekly higher low on Bitcoin, which is, I mean, I love this. It's very healthy. It's not too far, not too extended. It's not dropping hardcore like it did here or here. No, it's still, I mean, yes, of course, this is still the first day of this week. So okay, maybe I'm a bit, maybe I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, I still like this consolidation, even if it moves to 9K and below. Not too concerned. Below 9K, I'm going to be a little bit concerned. But we have the daily moving average 200-day coming, so that's of course damn a bit of a relief. So over 20 minutes again. Well, what you gonna do? So many things to talk about, but yeah, I'm going to finish up this video right now. Thank you for watching. Of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Definitely follow me on my Instagram channel, Twitter, and especially on TradingView. Yeah, you can see right here. Just type it in, EnlightenedTrading, and yeah, the same with Instagram with 2 underscores. So, yeah, hope you have a very nice start into your week. Be productive, stay on the grind. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to upload in the coming future, because now my university started again, my next semester. So yeah, I have to wait and we have to wait and see. And okay, so yeah, I hope I can keep it up and stay in the grind. So until then, stay safe, don't get dragged, and I see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.